Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. Happy you're here. Let's get comfortable. We're staying with the pairing, the yin and the yang of the metal element. So yesterday we worked with lungs. Today, large intestine. The yin organs contain, so we had our lungs, drawing in that heavenly chi into the body. And the body utilizes it, yes? The skin, and then the mist of the lungs, the canopy of the lungs. And all the organs really utilize that. And today it's the large intestine pushing stuff out. And it's all about letting go. Working with the large intestine, the meridian of the large intestine, it's all about letting go. The lungs yesterday taking in, I am here. I exist, this breath, I take it in. In large intestine, we need to let go. Anything that is old, unnecessary, in the body, physically, waste product, but also in the mind, in the spirit, letting go. So you want to just sit for a little bit with the mudra to begin, because we're going to work with the thumb and the index finger. Yesterday we worked with thumb with the lung meridian, and then here we're going to work with the nail bed, starting with large intestine 1 here. And we want to connect these two. We're going to connect it though with Chinmaya mudra. So we're going to curl the other fingers in. Yeah. So it's not the mudra where we extend the fingers out. We're going to curl the fingers in. And we're going to sit with this mudra first because it's a mudra of trust. It's basically a first chakra mudra. It's grounding and it helps with elimination. We want to sit here, get grounded, trust the process. We feel the breath come in, we feel the breath go out. We can feel ourselves soften a bit, trusting in this process. Lungs bring life in. And large intestine lets life go. Literally poops it out. This we can trust, this process. And we know we can take deeper breaths in, we can work on that. But you may be sitting here right now constipated, saying, actually, no, I don't trust the process of letting go. You can utilize on your exhales that very soothing metal sound of If you are stuck, constipated, holding on, trust in the process. Let the mists of the lungs down, bare, disperse. Deeper breaths in. Feel the lungs working at their optimal. And feel the mists of the lungs down into the large intestine, softening so you can let go. A lot of times, especially as yogis, we stay with the breath on the exhale, and that's our letting go. And this is so true. But today we want to inhale lungs, exhale large intestine. Focus your letting go awareness down in the body. This is Apana Vayu, that down and out breath. It's grounding. You can trust it. You can trust the exhale, the downward quality of the exhale. Really helps with elimination. The physical process of letting go. And you can always just keep your eyes closed and listen to my voice. We're going to trace the large intestine meridian. And you're already right there at the beginning. So you just massage that more radial aspect of the index finger nail bed. Even get into that corner like we did yesterday of the thumb. You want to get into that index finger nail bed right there at the corner. When we think about the metal element cutting, this is the metal point on the metal element meridian. So you want to let go, but you just want to cut it. Simple as that. Slice it away, cut it. Pointing the finger and like a whip. Immediately clean and fresh, pure. Utilizing the index finger to make that quick cut, that instantaneous letting go. As you move up, you can massage right around the knuckle of the finger in the hand. Point 2 is in the finger. Point 3 is right above it, over the knuckle. And then we're going to get into point 4, which is the Great Eliminator. Contraindicated if you're pregnant. Okay, this is a great one in where the crease is between the thumb and the index finger in the soft, it's the meeting of the valleys, the joining of the valleys. This soft interconnective, really right in that where the thumb meets the index finger. So if you're pregnant, do not do a lot of work here, if any. This can bring on, if you're constipated, it can bring on your menses. It helps really, it's called the Great Eliminator for a reason. It brings on whatever we need to bring on down there to let go. Let go of any upper energy, anxiety, or chaos upward. We can always bring it down and out. And this large intestine 4 is great for that. Five is a good one to work with. You take your thumb, lift it up. It's known as the snuff box. It's where the tendons of some muscles meet here. There's a little divot. Remember, in divots is where chi can stagnate. So you can just massage right there. It's kind of at the wrist. It's where the thumb lifts. And you'll see a little triangle. This is a great one to massage because it allows us to be soft. We get really hard when we don't let go. Let go of resentment, frustration, anger, or shame or guilt. When we hold on to that, it becomes a bit of a conditioning and it makes us hard. So this is a great point to get into. You know, it's about softening. Remember, the lungs miss the large intestines. So, you know, the stool can be soft to let go, to come up. About 3 fingers up on the top part of your arm where there's like a mountain range. Okay, this is where any backup waist, we can massage in there. You know, you're on the spot if you can feel the little divot. There's a little divot in the bone itself. It's like when trash collects, is back up waste. And then a really good one is 11. So out here by the elbow, you have 11 and 12. At the end of the crease, and then out by the bone of the humerus. So 11, we can feel in there, and then 12. A lot of attachments here, so you can think that like really letting go of our attachment to what we're holding on to. This is where like reasoning, like you want to let go, but you're like, no, you're coming up with the reasons, the attachments to why you can't let go. You're defending why you're not letting go. And 11 can be great for that. Before we go to 11, you can always just massage up and down the arm. There's a few points there. 8, 9, 10, 7 isn't here. It's that mountain range of the arm. We're gonna go right up to where the deltoid, the base of the deltoid, the shoulder. You can massage, you can just cross your hands and massage in there. And you wanna go right up to the bone, the acromion bone in the shoulder. A lot of this has to do with shoulder pain, accumulation. And then if you can get up and over to your shoulder blade and above the shoulder blade, kind of where the shoulder blade meets the clavicle, the muscle would be supraspinatus. Again, we hold on. Sometimes we feel like we're holding the weight of the world here on our shoulders. Sometimes we just have to put that world down. Atlas shrugged. Atlas puts, can you put the planet down, put the earth down, put the weight of the world down. We come onto the collarbone right above, you can massage. Here we have a branch. We can go up to the sternocleidomastoid. So massage these big muscles of the neck, get in there. Right where the two of them meet is a point. Now we get into like throat, neck, face issues, tooth issues. Lung intestine, we really start that process of letting go at the moment we put food in the mouth and we chew it. Once we start chewing it, it's already breaking down. So get into the jaw. You have points here in the jaw, front of the masseter, behind the masseter. Up where the bones meet. A lot of us have that TMJ kind of issues. You can massage where the jaw meets the cheekbone. There's a divot in there. And then we're going to get right outside the nose. And this is an important one. We're going to stay here. This is where the lungs and large intestine really, when we make sense, we bring breath in. Life comes in through the nostrils. But sense, the metal element is connected to smell, the sense of smell. And this point here, this is the welcome the fragrance. So everyone press here, the widest part, right outside your nostrils. Say those words, welcome the fragrance. Smell brings us right into the moment, almost instantaneously letting go of the past. I read this morning, smell helps us appreciate this unique, never to be repeated moment of our lives, your life. Right? So this is a great point right here to bring you right into the moment. Welcome the fragrance. Be here now. And if you use that index finger, metal on metal right there, it's just like we're cutting. Immediately we're here in this present moment. Take a minute to go back to your collarbones. And we're going to go down the internal pathway. The large intestine goes down through the lungs. So really feel that again. We're returning to that intimate connection. We bring life in. We let life go. We're going to go down through the diaphragm. So you can just walk down laterally as if you were inside your body, deep through the diaphragm, the major muscle of breathing. And then we go right down into the large intestine. And here we can massage. So you can caterpillar your fingers up or rub with flat palms. Up on the right is the ascending colon. We go across transverse colon. And we go down on the left, descending colon. There's going to be a little S-shaped sigmoid colon, and we meet with the rectum and then the anus. So do that again. Rubbing or caterpilling your fingers up the right, ascending colon, over the left. And as we walk across the transverse colon to the down, descending colon. There's going to be a little S-shaped colon, sigmoid, connects to the rectum and right out through the anus. So you want to do that a few more times. 5 is a good number for transformation. Yesterday we worked with 9. But as you do this work, do you know what you want to let go of? Do you know what you need to let go of? Remember, the movement of chi for the metal element is down. It wants to just go down. So is it stuck in you? In the lungs, when it gets stuck, that's sadness and grief. As you massage, rub, or caterpillar your fingers walking the colon trail, is it literally stuck? What are you holding on to? What can you let go of? And remember, you can always layer on the sound of the metal element. And there's no rush, but when you're ready to sit again, return to Chinmaya Mudra. Thumb and index finger touch. Curl in the other fingers. Rest it into your lap or knees. And just sit, trusting the process. Tuning into the lungs and the large intestine, bringing in life and letting go. As you continue to sit for a few more minutes, go a little deeper and sit with that lung, diaphragm, large intestine, a deep connection. So you want to really deepen your breath. Get into the lower lobes of the lungs. Really tune into the diaphragm. When we think about softening, we're working with a mudra of trust. You are grounded, you're being held. So for a few more minutes, really go deep. Get into the lower lobes of the lungs and that really soft, massaging movement of the diaphragm. Make it big. So you can feel the massaging of the large intestine below. When you're ready, release your hands. Stretch out your fingers. Inhale all the way up, big stretch. Metal element, white light if you'd like. Down through the body with a harmonizing exhale. Good, feel free to do that 2 more times. Inhale, sweep up. Bring the breath in, bring life in. Heavenly chi. Exhale, feel the mists of the lungs. Really nourishing all the innards. Softening so you can let go. And one more. Again, if you'd like to envision white light. Right in front of your belly, lower dantian. We celebrate this Zang Fu pair of lungs and large intestine. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Deep breath in, deep breath out. We're in the perfect time, perfect season to go smell something fragrant maybe in your garden, right? Smell the roses. Bring you right into the present moment, where there is no past, there is no future, there is only now. It's the ultimate letting go. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Namaste.